Hello everybody, hello and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. Well, I'm going to highlight an artist today that I really think you need to check out, okay? If you are a fan of television, movies, music, game shows, everything, singing, dancing, playing guitar, everything, this is the artist for you, folks. Who remembers John Davidson? Who remembers John? Here is one of his vinyl albums from the late 60s, 1969, My Cherie Amour. I believe it was 69 this one came out. Folks, John Davidson, if you're in my age category, or I'll put it this way, if you're born 1990 or after, you're probably going to be watching this video going, who's John Davidson? But anyone born prior to that knows John Davidson. John Davidson was involved in recording music, hosting television game shows, being on numerous TV shows, starring in movies, made-for-TV movies, hosting The Tonight Show when Johnny Carson wasn't available. He did many stints as the host of The Tonight Show. Hosted the great That's Incredible. Who remembers that show? With, I believe it was Kathy Lee Crosby and Fran Tarkington were his co-hosts. Who remembers that show? I remember that show when I was young. He's recorded albums. Here's one of them. Renaissance man, jack of all trades, can do it all. He's just such a wonderful entertainer, great entertainer. And I'm here to talk about a specific album that I have really fallen in love with recently. But I first wanted to show you one of his old albums on Columbia. Yep, John was on Columbia. Okay. I have a nice autographed picture from John himself right here. John Davidson, signed in silver Sharpie. I don't know if you can see it. But what I really want to talk about with John Davidson, folks, is this man is still going. After all these years, after all these decades, you need to check out some John Davidson. I will put the link to his website below. But what a great guy this guy is. He's done so many wonderful things over the years. But one of my favorite things he's done in recent years is release this album. John Davidson, The Song Peddler. Folks, this album is fabulous. El Fabuloso. It is great. It is wonderful. I went to John's website and I saw this album and I said, you know what? I'm going to take a chance on it. Singing and Cycling Across the USA. This CD was recorded by John Davidson at Northfire Studios in Amherst, Massachusetts, not too far from me. As a one-man band, John is singing at times, playing a kazoo, or whistling while playing his guitar, a tambourine with his left foot, and a bass drum with his right foot. So basically, John's like a one-man band on this album, folks. But what a great album. It is a stripped-down, acoustic, down-home, down-to-earth recording, and it is such a pleasure, such a joy to listen to, very relaxing. I know the show you see me and Steve Schnee do called Quarantunes, where we talk about music that makes us feel good and makes us happy. Well, folks, I've got to highlight this one right here, right now, because this is such a great album, and I want you all to be aware of it and know about it. It is absolutely wonderful, and you can see his little web address is below, but I will link it below, johndavidson.com. Check it out, folks, and check out this album. It's great, folks. He does some cool stuff on here, some great covers. You get 12 songs total. He does a nice medley of Everybody's Talking Traveling Man to start it off, which is fabulous. Then he does a song called Song Peddler, which is really folksy, down to earth, a lot of fun. Does his little kazoo in there. That's really great. Don't Fence Me In. Walking My Baby Back Home. I'm skipping one because I want to highlight it. Let It Be Me. Beautiful version of Let It Be Me. Love Ain't Like That. Then You Can Tell Me Goodbye medley. Take It Easy by the Eagles, cover of the Eagles. Dream Lover and Dream medley. Perhaps Love, Shaboom, and May You Always, which is a beautiful and fitting way to end the album. But folks, the one I really want to highlight is track 4, I'd Really Love to See You Tonight. You may remember that song from the was it late 70s, early 80s. I'd really love to see you tonight. You know, I'm not talking about moving in, but you know that song, but I'd really love to see you tonight. We know the fast poppy version of that song, but this version is to die for, folks, to melt for. It's a slow, sentimental, beautiful, acoustic bass song. The way he sings it, the way he does it is worth the price of the admission of this album alone, folks. It's just a beautiful rendition of I'd Really Love to See You Tonight. It's by far my favorite on the album. I love the whole entire album. There's not one song I skip. I listen to it all the way through, and it's fabulous. But when I get to that song, I listen to it a couple of times in a row. That's how good it is. It's just so touching. So it brings my brings my heart right there. It just, my heart starts pounding, and I just feel so good about it when I hear that song. So I want to thank John for this album. It's fabulous, and I suggest you all go to his website and order a copy of this. You won't be sorry, folks. This is one of my highest recommendations. For those of you that haven't thought about John in many years, time to do it again. Time to check it out. For those of you that do not know who John Davidson is, this is a nice little introduction to him and his music. I think you really enjoy it. So folks, that's it. I just wanted to give a little love to John Davidson and his music and ask you to support artists like this, people who have been around for many years, and maybe we don't hear about them as much in the mainstream media anymore, but you know what? Doesn't mean they're not still out there working hard, putting out great music, great material for people to enjoy and love. So check it out, folks. John Davidson, The Song Peddler. You won't be sorry. You'll thank me for it, as a matter of fact. You'll get this and you'll say, Matt, you know what? Wow, John's website sent it out so quick, and I was so happy when I got it, so excited. And it's great, Matt. Thanks for telling me about it. I never would have known about it. So there you go, folks. The Song Peddler. Check it out. All right. So bless you all. Bless John. Thank you, John. Thank you for your wonderful music. And that's it, folks. Take care. All the best. Bless you. Bye-bye.